Kia ora, guys. Rita the Kiwi here, and we're finally back on the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky series. We're starting the third and final game in the series that we started playing a couple years back. Slowly getting through. I have no idea where the game's gonna go from here because it was obvious with the second chapter where it was going. But no, not exactly where, but we actually had like an end goal. But the last game ended off with the major antagonist getting murked, but his organization still being strong. There was a bunch of different character things there, but also with Estelle and Joshua reuniting and heading off together to stop Ouroboros. And there's stuff with Kevin, which he was a priest investigating that, who actually murked the main antagonist, unknowns to the rest of the cast. And he's actually the cover character for this, so I'm wondering about that. For tonight's stream, starting off though, we probably will only do the prologue. These games usually have a prologue on it. So we'll probably just do that just to wet our toes. But let's go ahead. I'll just play on normal. I'm fine with normal. Is there no loading previous? Save data found. Load data? Yes. There we go. Load that save data. Half a year since Bell Ark's collapse. So this is half a year. Oh, we also found out that Olivier was actually a prince. Luxury airship, Lustingia. That does look luxurious. Oh, and Chloe was taking up the crown, I believe. That guy with the glasses in here. What? No, this must be coincidence, but he was like looking very much like If I may have your attention, please. On behalf of the Conrad Company, I'd like to take time to thank you all for attending this party today. As I'm sure you're all aware, this is a most auspicious day. Oh, that is 100% Kevin. Yes, indeed. On this historic day, 10 years ago, this fine company. You don't seem to be enjoying this quite as much as he is. You ought to at least try and feign interest in what he's saying, Surely you must understand what kind of man he is. You're here. Oh, that I do. He's a merchant of death who made a fortune during the 100 Days War, and one of the Empire's most wealthy men, despite being a relative newcomer. Why, it's only a few years ago that he partnered up with the famous Rainford Group, and now he's serving on their board of directors. This record makes for a most impressive read, that much is certain. Though, I dare say he's less impressive in person compared to on paper. My, You'd best refrain from making such remarks. That mask of yours may disguise your identity, but it won't keep those naughty men in black away should you make an enemy of them. Now that's a terrifying prospect. Hey Liquid. Hey Rex. I can't imagine I would last very long if I did. I'd surely be cast through this window as easily as a pebble plunges through water. I must say, I find you rather intriguing. You're a member of the press, perhaps? Or maybe even a government official? I would answer, but where's the fun in spilling secrets? I'd leave the pondering to your fertile imagination, Mademoiselle. Leaving my identity aside, however, this ship is an impressive work of art. It's hard to believe we're inside one at all, and yet here we are, thousands of arcs in the air. Well, it is Rhineford's latest model. One would expect nothing less than art. Last I heard, they were advertising it as the largest airship in the world. It is 120 arc across, so they're probably right. As far as most of the world knows. Hehe, you certainly know how to make a lady curious. But even with the mask, it's no secret that you're so young, practically still a boy. I wonder, how often do you go around charming your way through these drab parties with that aura of mystique? Well, seems the mask can't hide all my secrets. Perhaps I ought to make my darling escape before I give away anything more about myself. If you must. Although, it would be my pleasure to continue keeping you company. Not every day one gets to enjoy chatting the night away with a mysterious stranger like this, you know. We could even take our chat somewhere more comfortable, like your room. Haha. I would be honored too, fair lady, but only if you can promise the goddess has her eyes turned away. You may blush if she's watching. Meanwhile, I'll refrain from asking why your room would not be an acceptable location. And I'll thank you for not forcing me to bring up that oath of a man. NTR? NTR? Wait. So are they not going back to his room? Well, the party is in full swing now. This chance is as good as any. There's private rooms on the highest floor of the ship, other side of the deck. Okay, let's get to it. Wait. Hey. Sorry, what was that? I said that no mask can hope to disguise the beauty of your ivory white skin, or the lust of this fine red lips. Hehe, well, aren't you flattered? Dude! We had a line in. We have time. Well, I don't really think there's anyone with funny here. Isn't where you have been invited to participate as well. Did it happen when those pets? Yes, actually. Still, I'd appreciate if you could keep the secret from my husband. Oh, I wouldn't dream of telling him. Interesting. Didn't know how to hold a party, comrade. There aren't many who are wealthy enough to be able to organize a gathering like this in the sky. Absolutely. Haha, if my guests are satisfied, then I have done my job. Still, today's party is but a minor diversion compared to what the future holds for us. Gathering we've got here looks like extravagant spending, and this guy's the president. Yeah, hopefully they'll keep up. Alright. I guess I just have to... What the fuck was that? strange. Felt like someone was watching me for a minute. Ah, forget it. I've got work to do. That is this private rooms on the highest floor of the ship. On the other side of the deck. Time to move. Sir, this you mean? My apologies. Needed precaution. Yeah, the safety of our lovely guests here. Don't worry. This trip from Mindful. That. Isn't that the man wife from Roland? I feel like it's the exact same character models unless they just reused it. I do know they reuse character models often in other games. But I didn't think they reused like named characters. I'm searching every room. Oops, wrong way, and you head up this thing. Oh, okay. What's here? I help you, sir? Oh, no, sorry. Not right there. The staircase leads to Conrad's private room. I'm afraid I'm gonna ask you to leave. I figured you to say something like that. Sorry though, this isn't gonna be a lucky day. What? What are you doing? Something with a bunch of eager dropouts. They don't seem to be well trained either. This would be a cake. Yeah. I sure wish every job I had was this easy. Talk about pointlessly fancy. Alright, now where is he sitting? Oh, look elsewhere first. Oh. Alright. Look at that. So I have to do all three. That's the last one. There we go. Easy. And here we go. Everything so far has been completely in line with what I expected. Means that wonder. Orpheus? Nice. Figured as much. Like my target this time is one of the toys of our friends around for fun. Here we go, an artifact. The Fool's Locket, huh? Been an artifact that lets the bear pass all but the most obvious lies off as complete truth. Maybe not the kind of thing a shady weapons dealer should have in his possession. Huh. What's going on in here? What happened to the two who were on guard here? They're both fast asleep. Seemed like whoever did it used a dart or spray of some kind. Think we're dealing with someone in the same business as us? Better keep him locked in here inside until the party's over. We can give our report to Master Conrad after. What do you think the odds are that he's not acting alone? Judging by the security footage, I don't think it's that high. That said, there's a definite chance he's got some form of backup that just hasn't acted yet. I'd say we're better off making all invited guests for the time being. We wouldn't want to let anyone slip through our sights. Ha 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 ha. Did he just laugh at us? Something funny? Oh no, I just thought I should probably apologize for underestimating you. I'd written you all off as untrained Jaeger dropouts. But maybe you've got some more going for you than I was giving you credit. You little. You've got guts, I'll give you that. I've got no idea how you came to be here, but you should know that Master Conrad is not a merciful man. Don't think you're going to get out of this in one piece. Yeah. You're in for such a world of pain. You'll wish you'd killed yourself while you had the chance. Haha, well, doesn't that sound like a fun time? Sadly for you, I've already got my next date lined up, so I won't be able to take you up on that. What the? Ow! Oh yeah, probably should have said this earlier. You really want to step back from that door like a lot. What just happened? No way! The door was designed to withstand a direct hit from an orbital cannon. Boy, you guys have no idea how hard it is to hold back with that one. I'm not a huge fan of using it, but I mean, you didn't give me much of a choice. This is a joke, right? A priest? Yep. I'm legit and everything too. So if you're interested in making any confessions, I'll be happy to listen to them for extra cheap as a limited time offer. You guys would have a lot to confess. Don't let an ear to him. Let's do this. Oh, I was hoping for more of a what? You charge people kind of reaction? Oh well. I guess I don't mind cutting to the chase this time. Come get some. Alright. Oh, he's got a lot of HP. Ooh. The menu's slightly different. Oh, there's Hell's Gate. Okay, let's try Hell's Gate. Maybe I should have just done a normal attack. Yeah, I should have just done a normal attack. Oh well. Oh, this should finish him off. Oh god. try some of the crafts. Cavalry, Anglo. We'll save the crafts then. Come up. Then they're not in range. Defense down.
Take that! Take that! All right, what's next?
Level 90. He's a Grail Knight? I'd heard rumors about them, but damn. Curious as I am, I'm probably better off not asking about what kind of rumors you've heard. Don't worry though, I'm only here for your client. So you go ahead and have a nice long nap on the forum, okay? You'll still live to see tomorrow. What kind of monster? Okay, I've got what I came for. Now to get back to the party and wrap up this job up. Let's have to go without talking to that lady up on, or taking that lady up on her offer though. Damn, you should have. She was looking pretty damn fine, and it was obvious her husband wasn't giving her enough squeeze. Then again, I shouldn't go playing with fire too much, huh? Damn, but you should have. First customers, no doubt the plans on pretty much your stuff there, but not right now. Dun, 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 dun. That's funny. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try this, even though, see what it looks like. Oh, that looked cool. Didn't really do much though.
Let's end this.
It works though. Yeah. Nice.
Still a ways to go.
Oh no.
Let's end this.
Let's end this. God, that looks so cool. Try house gate. Oh, it might not be close enough. Oh no, it is. Nice. And then finish up with basic attack.
Still a ways to go.
You alright, dude? What's going on here? Not gonna crash on you. Beautiful other ear on you. Would you list down here? Poor guy misses a chance to run away. Something familiar about him. But I best do something about him. Let's end this. Boom, boom, boom. I also love the music. Good.
Let's end this.
End this. Oh. So brutal, the animation.
All right, what's next?
Probably the coolest move that we've seen in any of the characters. Like, do you have this move in like the last one? Oh god. So spread out. Titanic was bad. Alright. Let's do a Titanic roll. Guaranteed to hit everyone. Oh. Get a house get here.
All right, what's next?
Say what? There you are. In the name of the Northern Jaegers. Oh, Northern Jaegers. We won't let you go any further. You really are an active Jaeger corps. Pretty famous one, too, to boot. Still, I don't get stuff's rough. I get stuff's rough's going. I get stuff's rough going for your country and all, but couldn't ask you to just, I don't know, step aside. How dare you? What do you know about the hardships endured by our people? We won't allow ourselves to be shamed with deep hair, not as long as we suffer. Should have known. Okay then, I'll come at you with all I've got. Titanic roar.
Let's end this.
Let's end this. Oh, one move.
Take that.
Take this. What missed? Come on, pop on, Kevin. There we go.
All right, what's next?
You know, I haven't even checked to see what his S break is. That doesn't matter. What is all this commotion? Believe there to be an intruder, sir. Competent one at that. An intruder? And just what do you think I paid good mirror to hire you for? I don't care if he's alive or full of holes. Get rid of him. Oh, getting me dead or alive is too much to ask of these guys. Who the hell are you? Wait, a priest? No! Haha, yeah. I figured with something like this in your possession, you would at least have heard of us. How dare you? Give that back, that's mine! Wrong answer. This belongs to the goddess, and it needs to be rightfully returned to her. It's not something mere mortals like you should be keeping for yourselves. Kill him! Kill him and get me back my locket now! Dun, 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 dun. Herman Conrad, in accordance with the laws of the church and in the name of Adios, I am placing you under arrest. You stand charged with unauthorized possession of and illegal use of an artifact. Don't you think you can get away with this? You might be with the church, but I'm running for director. If you lay a hand on me... Oh, don't you worry. We cleared with this with the big guys already. I'm sure you got a pretty good idea of just how recklessly you've been acting with this thing, right? You've been causing a whole lot of trouble for a whole lot of people, you know. Guys like you have a habit of making themselves no shortage of enemies, and you've done a stellar job of that. So just accept that your luck's ran out and come quietly, okay? No. No! Ah. You just couldn't make this easy for me, could you? So much for being a piece of cake. Catching guys like this alive is more like trying to sneak off with the whole damn thing. Stop right there! Ah, you pulled out all the stops just for little old me. Now I get why you guys are so popular. That's some quick work getting all dolled up and ready to take me down. Silence! You might have had your way before, but that's not how it's gonna go this time. Hey, Pretty Cat. And just so you know, there's an entire company of us on this ship. Even if you have a hostage you can use against us, you've got nowhere to run. Heh. We're all lucky boys and girls today, huh? What? What are you talking about? Pretty sure you went to school with Kevin Graham. That's funny. If this idiot here had been branded a heretic, I would have had to hunt each and every one of you down to the last member. What? What's up with this guy? Well, don't let it get to you. Keep up the good work for your homeland or whatever. Just don't go giving us any reason to slaughter you in the process. Oh. Badass escape. Impossible! Those greatest Ritter are monsters. Oh, it's the guy that was watching it. Haha, that was quite a splendid show. But our tale is only just beginning, Kevin Graham. After all, I have just awoken. What the fuck?
Cry for me 君の声が聞こえてる叫んでる僕の名前を
Anime opening! give a quick overview of the series. It's tough. The Legend of Heroes is a series in this overarching series in this big grand world, but the Trails in the Sky series are specific about a specific country, Laval. Usually, and we usually follow Estelle and Joshua, who are racers, which is sort of like adventurers, another word for adventurers. And their main story sort of ended with the last game, and we're looking at Kevin, who was introduced in the last game. There's so much. There's so much. I'm not sure how to synopsis it. But essentially there's a secret organization called Ouroboros that we were dealing with in the last game that I suspect we're dealing with again. But to explain Kevin's role is he's a priest with the church, and it's like this fallen civilization from a long time ago where there's like all these artifacts with mysterious powers, and so the church goes and collects and safekeeps them, and his goal there was to retrieve one that this guy was using that allowed people to believe all of his lies and stuff. And so that's sort of like Kevin's goal is to job is to just go around, arrest people abusing artifacts and retrieve them. Yeah. I accidentally skipped through that. Apparently it's their thoughts exactly. That seemed to be a rather easy one for you in the end too. Compared to what they usually like. So it's sort of like there's also like, it's fantasy, but there's this thing called orbital technology, and that introduces like a lot of like sci-fi aspects. They have like computers, which is like orbital stuff, and allows them to have like airships and stuff. But for the most part, it's sort of like a fantasy setting with sci-fi elements. Compared to what they usually. If I had a bit more time, I could have enjoyed some private time with a real gem of a woman too. But I have to settle for crying myself to sleep tonight. Not this again. Unless you want an earful from the commander, you might want to start taking your work more seriously. I know. Lighten up a little, yeah? I swear I'd never get how hard-headed types ended up as scientists like me. May came as a shock, but you are a Dominion. We can't very well have you acting alone without any form of backup. As long as you're here and this ship is under your command, like or not, we're here too. Even then, you've got a lot less squires in your service than you should have. Maybe you should take the chance to gather up a few more. I think I'm gonna have to pass. That'll just make it even harder for me to work on my own. Thought you'd say that. We preferred if you would actually trust us to help you a little more, sir. I mean, all we could do in that salt pail operation was transport the thing. You say that as if transporting isn't a huge responsibility in itself. After all, the last thing we wanted was him catching wind of it, becoming wary of us. Something wrong? Oh, not a thing. Anyway, as per the original plan, we need to get ourselves back to Arteria ASAP. We should be able to reach there by noon tomorrow. Or today now, I guess. Got it. Where's it from? A terrier, apparently. The call from the commander's selenite. Oh, you are kidding me! Getting a call from her right after a mission is always a bad sign. Let's get this over with. Put her through. Alright. Evening, Kevin. It sounds like you did well. Fill me in on the detail. Basically went without issue. The other fact was the fool's locket. There were signs of society involved. It looks like they've cut any ties with him a long time ago. I see, as I thought then. Good work all around. I'd say you deserve a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I can't grant you one right now. And here we go. Is something the matter? Oh, I'm just dandy. Please continue. Well then, as much as I hate to spring this on you immediately after finishing one mission, I've got something I'd like you to do for me. Regarding a heretic, I assume. Not this time. All I want you to do is pick something up. The object in question is currently being held underneath Grantsell Cathedral. You're going to LaBelle! Grantsell? Do you think this object may somehow be related to the Oriel? The previous games were all about the Oriel, which was this city from another dimension. It's a lot. It's a distinct possibility. Can I count on you to handle this? Alright. That said, we've already got one artifact on the ship that needs transporting back, so I'll let the crew here take that to Arterial. I'll handle going to LaBelle on my own. That's fine with me. Oh, incidentally, you won't be alone. I've dispatched a rookie squire to aid you. He'll be serving you from now on. So do play nice, won't you? Wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute. You can't just spring a rookie on me out of nowhere like this. Yeah, that's probably the sister that we saw in the opening. Yeah, meetings ordained by the goddess always come suddenly and unannounced. Don't worry though, they won't be a burden. The abilities they demonstrated during training were truly something special. Well, I'll be praying for your success. Haha, well, congratulations on the new recruit. You're only just saying you could do with more squires serving you. I was so not down. I can't believe this. He never changes, I swear. Oh, if all the people reading that book had any idea what the Ahalion she is in real life. Oh, Cornelia? Always wondered whether publishing it was really a good idea, to be honest. The complete advertisement saying we exist in the world. If anything, I'd say a book that wild just serves to make people less likely to believe we really exist. And then the heroine died in it. Obviously, is a big fat lie. That actually met her. No, she's the kind of woman who could probably take a bullet to the head and ask for a cigarette at first thing. I think we should probably refrain from commenting. Anyway, you guys heard her. We're gonna leave taking care of everything else relating to our mission to you guys. Just follow the money trail. There might still be hidden accounts we don't know. They like Scientologists. These guys? No. They're more like it's a church. What would be a good allegory? Publishing fiction to draw people in. Well, no, it's not really to draw people in. It's like the Growls Ritter, which is what he is a secret it's a secret organization within the church that is like not widely known about and if you do know about it, it's sort of like only rumored to exist. Understood, sir. What will you be doing from here? We'll need to return to Arteria, obviously, but we can drop you off somewhere. And put me down in any old state we pass on the way there. Preferably near a town that has international flights going out of it, I guess. Got it. Oh, it looks like the sun started coming up. That is really bright. I said I would probably only do the prologue, but that prologue was really short compared to the other two games. So we'll go a bit longer. Was that the title saying it's starting the prologue? 500 stage for the bell. It's Dorothy! She's the one taking the pictures. She's a great character. I love this one. Yeah, she works for news and is a complete ditz. Aww, they've gone out of sight now. I wonder if they're busy migrating. Looks like they can't keep up with the ship though. It's not every bird can be as fast as sea. But they were just the cutest. Well, look who it is. I know you. It really is you. Long time no see, Dorothy. I wasn't expecting to run into you here. Funny coincidence, huh? Hehe, it really is. Good to see you again too. She doesn't remember the name. Father. You don't remember my name, do you? Don't be silly, of course I do. It's Oh, I remember, it's Onion Graham. But of course, how lucky am I to have been named after such a multi-purpose plant. That's not even a name, Dorothy. You really did forget, didn't you? Yet you somehow managed to remember my last name like it was nothing. Hehe, I was just being silly. A couple of days ago I had this amazing onion hot pot in the Eastern Quarter in Calvad. So I've still got onions on the brain. I couldn't believe a hot pot with just onions in it could taste so good, but I swear it did. It was so comforting and sweet. So that's how I ended up saying onion instead of your name. Well, whatever. So, if you insist you haven't forgotten, what is my name then? I do insist, I'd never forget. It's lovely to see you again, Jasmine Graham. But of course, how lucky am I to have been named after such a fragrant plant. That might be an actual name this time, but it's a woman's name. Oh, I see. So you're here to carry out a follow-up investigation on all the trouble that happened earlier in the year. That's not very Pride Month, is it? Look, this game is from... When is it from? I think early 2000s. That's about the gist, yeah. Come to think of it, how did you end up on an international liner like this? You said you were in the Eastern Quarter, right? Were you there to write about it for the Liberal News? Yep. Niall actually let me go on my own this time, too. Wow, that was daring of him. I'm not sure I'd want to let you handle traveling abroad for a report alone. Then again, it's only by taking on positions of responsibility that people can properly grow. Hehe. Oh, I'm doing plenty of that. I mean, I wasn't sure what I'd do when I ended up in Calvert instead of Bowes Market, but I managed just fine. Wait a second. Niall told you to go to Bowes, not Calvert? He sure did! For reference, Calvert is a different country to Liberal, where she is based and from. Bowes Market. Bowes is a city in Liberal. So she wasn't tasked to go overseas by herself. She just accidentally. Sure did. But then I got on the airship, fell asleep, and before I knew it, I was chilling out in Calvert's capital. Weird, huh? Sounds like you got on the wrong airship to me. Let my brain catch up. So you were in the Republic for literally days when you weren't even supposed to be there at all? Did you even have enough money to manage? Or adios, help us. A passport? Well, fortunately there was someone from the Liberal embassy at the airport who could issue me a temporary passport. So that was okay. And then tons of people were really nice to me. Helped them while I was there. I had all the dough a girl could ask for. I don't even know where to start. Now I must be worried sick about you, huh? You think? He didn't sound so hot when I called yesterday. Just say I'd be coming back to the office today. Kept telling him that all that smoking is bad for him, but he never listens. I don't think you can pin the crime on tobacco this time, Missy. Thank you all for taking this journey aboard the Gritton today. We'll be arriving at our terminal, Grantsville City, in roughly 30 minutes. We ask that you take this chance to check that you have all your belongings with you, and to return to your seats before we begin our landing. Till then, please enjoy the remainder of your flight. Phew. Sounds like we're almost there. I'm gonna go have a walk around the ship, kill some of the last half hour. How about you? I'm not sure. I suppose I might as well go and snap some more photos. It's not often I get to take an international liner like this. Sounds like a plan. See you later then. Hehe, later! So happy Dorothy's the first returning character that we run into. We're going to Erebell Royal Villa after Grantsville Castle. That's fine. Yes. Great though. I don't even want to be here right now. Why do I even have to go on my way to see him anyway? Not fair. With the captain. This looks important. Yes, finding almost in the bow. Why did I come, you ask? Because the last spot that ancient dragon was sighted. No information on where it went after it showed up here. So I want to try and pursue it. Best place for me to come. As soon as we land, I need to talk to Linda and see if he knows anything. Gonna fight the dragon. The dragon was in the last game, and we did fight him. but he was being controlled, and we rescued him from control, and he became an ally. I do want to know what I wanted to be as a child to begin with. Not really something I normally tell complete strangers. Cameras in there, as you know. I'm onto you, mister. You can't distract me. This is a serious news report here. Please answer my questions. Making good use of those reporter privileges. Someone I'm supposed to talk to? I spent the past half year traveling all around the country. Don't have a wish for a better honeymoon. Oh, these are the two that married in the last game. I'm so glad I chose him to spend my life with. So hard to snark about JRPGs you don't know about. True. My wife went back to her family's home. I mean, where's anyone that I've been so busy with work lately that I haven't been able to spend time with her, but if I'd known it was going to come to this, I would have sat down and talked to her about it a long time ago. Rip. Finally back in the bow, which means it's time to start thinking of getting a house for ourselves. What kind of house would you like? Did you play the other games on stream? Yeah. It's my first time playing through all of them. It's been a while since I played the first one, but I did play through all of them. I took a short break after finishing the last one. Yeah. And I just felt like, it's been a while, so starting up again. Alright, the oral pressure looks perfectly. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to ask you not to come down here, sir. I don't even have a book, so I can't even check what my objective is. Sir. Thought that maybe that was a clue. Barman, an amazing business discussion. I thought I said a day when Marino wouldn't have the upper hand and it happened, but it's full of surprises. I really knew how to put up a good fight for someone so young. Data. I really don't know what I should be doing. In previous games, you would have like party members and you would just need to go around and talk to every single party member. And then to progress on airships. But I don't have party members. The only people I haven't talked to have been these people. No. By the by, my dream was to become a phantom thief. Isn't that cool? No prizes for guessing what kind of books you must have read as a kid. Is there something I'm missing? Oh wait, I don't think I've talked to you. Can't. So I got stuck there for a second. The orange-haired girl at the top. Yeah, she was the one that talked about the dragon. Talk to them, talk to them. Been all over the ship. Been through every single door. Alright. I think I'm gonna have to look this up. Isn't this the third? I should talk to everyone in the capture corners upstairs. Bit of Did I talk to this person? No, I did. Alright. Go run around and talk to every single person again. Oh, I don't think I talked to this person. Oh no, I did talk about that. I did talk to him. There we go. Okay, maybe I didn't. This is a passenger announcement. We will soon be arriving at Gransel City the terminus of this liner. It suggests that all passengers return to their seats as soon as possible. The airship may be unsteady during landing. Oh. I can't remember that airship's name. That's the fastest airship in the Bell. The Aerosol? That's it. It's so lovely to be back here again. Public was a wonderful place too, but you can't beat the air and the Bell. You wouldn't believe all that stuff happened half a year ago looking at Gransel now, either. It's all completely back to normal. People here sure are strong for what's usually such a peaceful country. Well, it's a country ruled by a queen. Everyone knows women are tough in the face of adversity. I'm not sure whether you're a perfect example of that or the opposite. You're right about the air here, though it is nice, nostalgic almost. Makes me feel a little homesick. Your home's in Arteria, right? Place with all the really big churches and stuff? Nah, I'm not actually from Arteria. Not many people are. actually pretty darn small, like smaller than most states continent. We're the high seat of the Septon churches, so lots of pilgrims and clergymen gather there, but few are actually born there. Oh, really? Huh. Where are you from then? Dorothy! Gotta be Niall. There he is. Oh no! I'm home. Did you miss me? Did I miss you? Of course I missed you. What an adios name have you been doing? I sent you to Bose. How did you end up in Calvard? You were definitely on the westbound liner, I'm sure of it. I really don't know. Oh wait, I might actually know. Go on then, spit it out. I bet I'm a sleepwalker. After I got on the right airship, I fell asleep and then sleepwalked onto the wrong one. You think that all of this could turn out to be part of some elaborate murder plot? Wowee, all of a sudden I feel like I've walked right into a mystery novel. What is he on about? Sleepwalkers don't change airships, you idiot. I'm out of breath now. Are you alright? I really do think you should cut down on your smoking. You're not as young as you used to be, you know. Oh right, your 30th birthday was last Friday too, wasn't it? Happy birthday! I brought a cake over in Calvard and had a big celebration for it too. How is it that you can remember useless crap like that and not the things that actually matter? I bet you were just looking for an excuse to eat cake all by yourself, weren't you? You should have seen it, Niall. It was made with Eastern matcha, so it was unlike any cake I'd ever seen. That perfect blend of sweetness and bitterness was just sublime. I love matcha. I took lots and lots of cute pictures of it, so I'll show you them all later. Dorothy's the most relatable character so far. She's great. You brought me pictures of a cake? At least bring me back a souvenir. Man, they always felt like they could go into business as a comedy duo and actually make money off of it. They're even more of a crack up now. Wait a second. Hiya, nice to see you again, Niall. You're looking same old though. Maybe you're not so happy about that. What are you doing here? Please tell me she didn't end up going to Arteria and causing trouble there too. Your wish is my command. We just ran into one another on that airship. By total coincidence, that's all. Oh, good. Had me worried for a minute. I was scared stiff she had gone and smashed some super expensive stainless glass windows, the cathedral there, or who knows what. I'm so sorry for what you have to put up with. Ah, you're too much of a worrywart. Whose fault do you think that is? Still, it's good to see you again, Father. What brings you to LaBelle? Something else happened here? Oh, just a bit of work-related business I've got to take care of. It's not part of any major investigation, so don't go getting your hopes up. Nothing of interest is gonna happen. I'll be the judge of that. Anyway, so where's your staying for the time being? Gransel's Cathedral? I'll have to drop by and say hi sometime when I get the chance. Go for it. In the meantime, I'm dragging your butt right back to the office, Dorothy. You're gonna tell us all about what the hell you've been doing these past 2 weeks. You betcha. I snapped photos of every meal I had while I was over in Calvard, so I'm sure if we develop them, I'll be able to remember everything. I'm not talking about your gourmet report. Seeing those two together really makes it sink in that I'm back here. Think about it. I wonder how all the others here have been doing. I know Estelle and Joshua are abroad at the moment, but I've got no idea what the others are up to. That you, Father Graham? Lieutenant Colonel Sid. immediately running into everyone. We're barely a couple meters off the airship. It's good to see you again. I'm pleased to see you've been keeping well since the last time we met at the banquet. Same to you, sir. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting you to be the army representative who came to meet me, though. Okay, that's why. I figured it would be Julia. It may have been, but she's currently out on another mission, so unfortunately you have to make do with me. At least he was supposed to be there. Yeah. I didn't have anything better to do, so I came in her place. There's no need to be so modest. Little Bird told me that you're going to be promoted to full-on colonel soon, aren't you? I shouldn't be surprised that your people have such a good information network, but I still am. Yeah, still. I'm afraid I still. He said still so many times. What the fuck? Still, I'm afraid I still feel the position is too much responsibility for me as I am. Brigadier General Bright still has plenty of work left in him too. I wouldn't want to take any of it from him. Poor Kaisis. Does he still work to the bone? Huh? Anyway, getting down to business. It's in Grantsell Cathedral, right? That's correct. It's being kept underneath it, to be more specific. Although I imagine you're already aware of that much. I hear laymen like myself can't even enter it without the knight's permission. Pretty much. It's a special place. I'll fill you in on the details when we get there. Alright then. Well, you may as well head there right away. There's someone I want you to meet in the cathedral. Huh? Who? Let's just say someone who's been assisting with this case. They'll be appraising you of the details on what you're dealing with. Dun, 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 dun. Showing us all of Grantsell. Give me a moment. Right. Ah, there you are. Oh, the person that was on the airship. Good to see you again, Archbishop. Look very well. Huh? You must be. I wasn't expecting you to be quite this young. How old are you? What? 22, but that's a lot younger than I expected. Are the Grausritter really so short-staffed that they're handing out their most important posts to kids? You can't blame me for assuming the Fifth Dominion would look like more of a veteran, can you? Yeah, your surprise is written all over your face. Someone in your position should have a much better poker face than that. Maybe you need to redo your training from scratch. Or are you just acting, I wonder? How do you... Professor Russell, please. Oh! Oh! She's... for reference, in the previous games, one of our party members is Tita Russell, who's this little kid genius that knows a lot about orbital technologies, that lives with her grandfather, Professor Russell, who is like a pioneer in the orbital technology and like the airships and stuff in the Bell and stuff. And her mother and father are also orbital scientists that were out of the country for the entire last 2 games. So this is obviously her mother. That's cool. He isn't here for you to try and pick a fight with him. Please try to be a little less deliberately provocative. What? Hell no! Oh, I like her already. He's here to steal the thing we went through so much effort to bring up. And you want me to play nice? And kindly don't call me that ever again. I don't want to be addressed in the same way as that old kook. Of course, madam. Wait. Russell? Then are you... Yeah, I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Erica Russell. I'm sure it's not a name you're going to be forgetting anytime soon. This is a cool scene. Still, I sure didn't expect to run into little Tita's mother here. I had heard you and your husband were both living abroad. What brought you back? What do you think? After all that went down here, there was no way I was staying out of the country any longer than I had to. Though, with how remote the region we were in is, it was all over by the time word reached us. So, she's finally back in the country. Imagine walking back up the stairs. Yeah. She's finally back in the country, and the first thing isn't to go see her daughter. It's to go get to this research thing. Oof. Poor Tita. Had we found out sooner, I sure wouldn't have let that maniac pull half the crap he did. I'm loving the expressions on her character pic though. Doesn't sound like you're too happy with the professor nowadays, huh? Talk about an understatement. That whack job actually took my little girl to that floating city with him. Okay, so she does have some sort of parenting. But also Tita wanted to. Also Tita was one of our best party members. So how yes we're taking her. She went up against the final boss. In fact, I'm pretty sure she helped clutched it. I get that he's soft towards her, but that's no excuse for exposing her to danger. That's fair. And as if that isn't bad enough, he let that red-headed scumbag get near her too. Now, is she talking about, she must be, I was about to say, I thought she was talking about Estelle for a second there, but I don't think she's talking about Giselle. She must be talking about, man, why am I blanking on his name? Hold on a second. Character. Agate, that's it, Agate. Must be talking about Agate. He was a misunderstood person. That utter cretin isn't fit to be within 50 yards of my darling Tita. Never mind actually getting friendly with her. So, you don't like Agate, huh? It was Agate, yeah. Don't you speak that filthy name in front of me ever again. Agate's a good guy. God, Damn it. Oh, when I'm finished with him, he'd wish he had never been born. He might have survived that last onslaught, but we'll see how he fares against an even more powerful unit, won't we? Wait, what the fuck? What did he do? What did he do to a gate in this half year? I get the feeling this is a matter we're better off not prying into. I thought the same, so I don't know any more about it than you do. Incidentally, Professor Russell, you're more familiar with, is currently vacationing abroad. As such, she has been assisting us with this case in her place. Oh, I see. Are you two listening to me? Of course, sorry. Okay, maybe this wasn't the person that was... No, this wasn't the person that was on the airship. I thought she was because of the coat and stuff. Well, whatever. The staircase sure is long though. How much farther do we have to go? Not much as far as I know. Yep, there we go. Okay, yeah. A dead end? Hope you've got a good explanation for this. I do. This isn't a dead end, but to go any further, I'm going to need you to undertake a ritual of sorts for me. Well, this certainly took a turn for the strange. Is this an example of the church's famous thaumaturgy? Something like that, yes. Specifically, I would like you to undertake a form of suggestion. I'm not sure I follow. You want us to promise not to tell anyone what we see here, right? That's a little extreme, so no. The Colonel is obviously going to need to report what happened here to his superiors for one thing. All I want you to promise is that you won't tell anyone who you aren't certain you can trust. I don't need you to say it, I just need you to think and believe it. Weird, but alright. That's all you want us to do, so be it. I feel the same way. Should we deliberately repeat it in our minds then? You don't even need to do that. It should just come completely naturally to you. Alright, here goes. In the name of she who dwells above do I hold this consecrum septum. Consecrate. Space's golden glow, conscious silver's glow. By opposing your natures, feeling the path that leads to your sacred. What? How did that door appear? Thank you both for your assistance. I can see that you were true to your word. Ah, I see. So if we just said it and didn't really mean it, we wouldn't be able to see anything, right? Yet I can hardly believe what happened. I imagine it would be uncouth of me to ask how all this works. Yeah, I'd really rather you didn't. Convenient for storytelling as well. Anyway, come on in. Primal ground. I do like how the pro to this game is just jumping right into it. Wow, unbelievable. Mind you, the last two games were really slow. All these years, I had no idea that such a place lay hidden beneath Gransel's cathedral. Well, it's not exactly something we publicize. It was built in accordance with the agreements between the church and the royal family. It has but one purpose, to suppress the power of ancient artifacts, keep their influence in check. I see. The importance to you, Growlsritter, is quite clear then. I assume there are similar ones in places other than the Bell too? Well, I won't deny it. Anyway, we call this place a primal ground. Now there's a deep name if I ever heard one. The original ground. It's the original ground that others are based on in Alteria. I'll take that as a yes. Oh, I'm not confirming anything. I was just thinking about how much you take after the other Professor Russell's soul. I'll thank you for not. I would thank you not to associate me with him. He might trump me a little, the theoretical side of things, but when it comes to the practical side of oral science, I could beat him in my sleep. And I was the one who designed the fundamental systems of the Capel and the ourselves, you know. Really? Nice. But I think we're getting off topic here. This is the object in question, right? That's correct. It was pulled up 3 days ago from the area where the Labelle Ark sank, and we believe it to be an artifact. No Yu-Gi-Oh today. Drunks. 3 days prior. Where the Labelle Ark sank. Artenio is there. That's the gap. Damn, sun going down already, huh? This spot turns out to be a bust. We're gonna have to call it quits for today. We can only hope. Professor Russell is certain that this is the area where we should be looking. Yep, and if she says it's here, it's here. Fortunately, as you know, Valeria Lake's about as deep as a lake can get. Depending on how small the thing we're looking for is, actually finding it could still be a real task and a half. And they're gonna find it in the next dive, aren't they? Is it likely to be small though? The orbital readings suggest we're dealing with quite a large object, I believe. Oh, I wouldn't judge its size based off of those. Ah, Professor. Hey there, kiddo. Finished getting us a new estimated location? Whoa! Whoa, Gustav! That's bold calling her kiddo. Just about. Okay, apparently it's fine. Oh wait, no it's not. It would be a real swell if you knocked it off of the kiddo thing, though. I'm not sure it's the most appropriate way to address a married woman, much less one who's already popped out a child. Ha! Sorry, but old habits die hard, you know. Hard to make the switch when I've been calling you that since you were about knee-high. Well, I'll let you off this time. Back to work. Can you ask your subordinates to stand down for the time being, Colonel? Is this the spot then? Were you able to calculate exactly where the object is? Give or take an argue, yes. Judging by the readings, what we're trying to pull up isn't all that big either. Probably about 50 rigs. Maybe even less. You serious? Thought we'd be dealing with a real monster, not something the size of Antonio. No. Still, if it does turn out to be an artifact, this could get problematic. Unfortunately, the church isn't going to want to let us keep it. That's for sure. That's probably one of my favorite things. That's great. I really cannot stand them. No matter how hard you work to get your hands on something, the second turns out to be an artifact, they swoop in like it's their goddess given right to have it. It ticks me off. Easy there. We don't know for sure that this is even an artifact yet. Regardless, I'll pass on the message to my subordinates right away. I'll leave the rest to you, Gustav. You got it. You see what we're dealing with, yeah? Okay, that's the spot. Go on ahead. Yes, madam, begin the salvage operation. That sound just fills me with dread. Does a salvage crane sound like it's in a poor condition to you? Oh, that's not really what I meant. I just can't bring myself to like artifacts, you see. We can't explain how they have the power they do, but they have it. And it's not something we can ignore either. As a researcher, I can barely imagine anything more frustrating. Even when we can't help but be captivated by them, we're well aware that any attempt to solve the mysteries is pointless. I see. When you put it that way, I can understand to a degree how you must feel. Half a year has passed since all the chaos came to an end, and on the surface, we're back to normal. But even now, we still don't know what truly happened here, or what it signified. Yeah. Not that I was here to see it all happen, of course. The crane arms reach the bottom of the lake. We're going to attempt to grip the object. Swing and a miss. Moving third ridge to the right. There we go. Yep, we've got it. Want me to pull it up? Please do. Moment of truth, huh? Oh, we already know they get it. Because it's in the cathedral now. Here we go. What? Oh my. I see. Still, looking at it, correct. There were audible readings coming from the artifact when we found it, but not anymore. I'm sure I don't need to spell out the significance of that, do I? No, it's plain as day why you decide to stay and wait for me now. If an artifact has lost its power, it's exempt from the traditional agreements governing them, and doesn't need to be given to the church. That it? Hehe, you already understand me so well. We can cut right to the chase then. The orbital readings disappeared just before we handed the artifact over to the cathedral, as it so happens. It's currently being looked after here, but the formal procedures to transfer ownership have yet been completed, making its legal owner unclear. So, in your expert opinion, what should be done here? This is a tricky one. I'm assuming the Bell wants to assert ownership of it in this scenario, right? If anything, it's the professor here who wants to do that. I'm merely here accompanying her as a representative of the Royal Army. The only reason it's not lying at the bottom of the Vanilla Lake right now is because of ZCF's salvage efforts. I'd say we have every right to keep it personally. What I've heard is completely impossible to analyze an artifact that's no longer active. I don't see how it'd be of any use to research as things stand now. But you're sure you want it that badly? Oh, absolutely. We're talking about an object found at the site where a massive flying city used to be. I might not have seen it happen, but it sounds like everything we thought we knew about the world was more or less proven wrong. You know, by the truth of that you people in the church have kept hidden for the past, I don't know, 1,000 years. As for the Ouroboros group, they don't make much more sense than you guys. The more I hear about their advances in technology, the less I can work out how it's even possible. I don't know what the truth is, what's really happening here in this land, but I can't stand by and feign disinterest in knowing the answers anymore. I'm far from alone. So as long as the slightest chance that the artifact could shed light on all of what I want to know, I want it. I think you've made your point, Professor. It's not as though interrogating him will achieve anything. True enough. Well, you've heard what I've got to say. Now up to you to tell us what you're going to do. You hand over that lump of metal, or won't you? Well, that brief hesitation was all it took to spawn a great evil. Who is she? Oh, way. It crawled through the fields, ran through the hills, and spread disaster in the skies above. She's the other character from the cover! An except from the Book of Erzo, verse 2, Disaster Unleashed. I apologize for the delay in coming, Father Graham. My name is Reese Argent. I am a squire of the Grisrath. Look forward to working under you. I didn't think we'd end up having more company. Wait a second. Something the matter? So that's how they think they can get me, is it? But they can't just bribe me so easily. I'm better than that. Maybe I underestimated the Growls Ritter. They think they can break my will to fight by sending a girl like you my way, do they? But I'm not going down so easily, because I've got a secret weapon of my own. Behold, the powerful force in the most powerful force in the universe. What the fuck's happening? Isn't that? Hey, it's Tita! That's Tita, isn't it? How cute. Isn't she? Isn't she? I bet you just want to jump into this photo and squeeze her like a stuffed toy right now, don't you? I should have known a cutie patootie like you would be able to appreciate the same qualities in others. This took an odd turn. This game often takes odd turns. Anyway. That's why no matter how freaking adorable you happen to be, you can't take me down, because I've got a natural immunity. I beg your pardon, but I'm afraid I'm not really following. Keep saying that someone is cute, but you referring to me? Who else would I be talking about? You've got such an aura of maturity about you, and your features still have that irresistible trace of innocence to them. Yikes! And then they throw you into a sister's habit to compliment it all like a little cherry on top. It's the most flattering habit I've ever seen. No, stop, yeah. I agree. If I didn't have my protective field, I'd be in real danger here. There's a character in the previous games, Olivia, that constantly hits on everyone. Everyone. I really did enjoy reading his lines though, because I would put on a bit of a voice for him. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm just saying. Might I inquire as to the identities of the people with you, Father Graham? Sure. The lady's Professor Erica Russell of ZCF, while the gentleman is Lieutenant Colonel Sid of the Royal Army. Seriously though, Father Graham, really? Ah, so you're the people who initially discovered the artifact then. Thank you for cooperation in our work. We will take over looking after it from here on out. That will be all. Waiter! What? Hold on a minute. We haven't finished deciding what to do with it yet. Perhaps not, but my intention was to save you the time and effort required to do so by making the correct judgment myself. Whether it has lost its power or not, that is no ordinary artifact. It is potentially related to one of the Sectarions. I'm surprised that you even humored the option of letting an outsider take custody of it. I mean... Well, you sure know how to pick a fight. Go on then. What legal basis do you have for taking it from us? The agreements with the church quite clearly say that artifacts that have lost their power are exempt from the usual rule. I have no legal basis, but you have no more of one for keeping it. We are following the agreements to the letter. No one is allowed to assert ownership of inactive artifacts. It belongs to neither you nor me. It is simply an abandoned object with no owner whatsoever. What? So all you got is, I don't need a reason, it's mine and that's final? Put it bluntly, yes. Well, if that's how you want to play it, what's your take on this, Kevin Graham? Well, by all means. Me, I thought I'd been kicked out of this conversation. But, well, I can't say I don't want to take it back to Arteria with us. But after all the help the Belle's given us, I'd feel kind of bad just snatching it from them without giving them a valid reason. Both arguments have a degree of merit, but neither is clearly more correct. I'm not quite sure how you solve this one. You do know that you're smack dab in the middle of this too, right? Whoa. My. What is it? Why do you both look so surprised? What do you mean why? Did the two of you not hear that? Hear what? Waiter. Oh. It's still active. Problem solved. Problem solved. It's still active. It belongs to the church. Wow. Oh, no way. That thing wasn't giving off any orbital readings at all anymore. Zero zip. Why is it suddenly active again? I believe that settles our dispute. It sure does. So the real artifact was inside, huh? I've never seen one quite like it. Looks like a box of some kind. Or a cube. A Rubik's Cube. Oh. I'd like to thank you two for your cooperation in recovery of this artifact. In accordance with the pacts of the church, I, Kevin Graham, will be assuming custody of it from here on out. You and all who have aided you have the Septon Church's deepest appreciation. Whew. Thought we were never going to escape. Erica sure doesn't know when to quit. That's a kind way of putting it. I couldn't believe what I was hearing right at the end though. Just as I thought she had maxed out her crazy talk to spew, she goes and shouts, well, if you're going to be taking that, then I'm be taking her. I thought Annalise was a one-of-a-kind cuteness freak. That she might actually have some stiff competition. Annalise is like one of my favourite characters in the series. Annalise, you don't see her much. She's very much a B character. Oh, sorry, she's a girl I met a while I was here last time. She's a bracer, about your age, I think. Oh. Raise? Yes? You're not mad at me, are you? We're not keeping in touch with you? Oh, okay, so they have some past. Father Graham. Yes? 5 years is a long time. Ooh, Kevin. Eesh. Just as you have changed and progress in rank significantly during those years, so have I. The Rees Argent standing before you is a squire of Grausritter, not the girl you once knew. I am here to serve and protect you, nothing more. Come on, Ray. You need not concern yourself with how I feel. If you don't treat me as a subordinate, then there's little reason for me to be here serving you. With that talk out of the way, we need to board the last international liner out of Grantsville, don't we? We should start making our way to the landing port. But wait a second. Was that was a figment of your imagination? Huh? You seem to be tired, Father Graham. I see no other explanation as to why you're hearing sounds that clearly don't exist in reality. I think you ought to try to have some rest when we reach the airship. It's your stomach. As I was saying, I think you ought to try and have some rest. Don't even try and tell me that one was my imagination. Man, for a second I thought you had changed, but you haven't. Not one bit. You're still the same perpetually hungry Rees I remember. This is a simple physiological phenomenon. A lack of control is proof that I still have plenty of training ahead of me. I can only apologize for my own inability. And she's so stiff. Since when did not being able to turn off the stomach became something you have to apologize for? Besides, I wouldn't have it you any other way. You're forever going to be the girl who was always getting caught sneaking into the kitchen, trying to stuff her face to me. That seemed weirdly structured. I'll be going on ahead. Hey, wait a second. You're in my way. Please move. I'm sorry, okay. I didn't mean to push my luck. Got carried away thinking of old times, that's all. You have no reason to apologize. Nor do I see any point in doing so, because there are a few things in the world that carry less weight than one of your apologies. Wow. Wow. That went hard. He went for the throat with that one. Damn, finally biting back, huh? Well, while I've only got a 50-50 chance of you listening to me, can you knock it off with the Father Graham, even farther for that matter? For what reason? I don't know if you're doing it because you feel like you have to, or because you want to act all distant, but there's no way I can get used to it, like, ever. It weirds me out. So, please, call me Kevin, same way as you always did. What if I refuse? Then I'll beg you to change your mind. I'll get down on my knees if I have to. Certainly would. Well, you know what they say, can't teach an old dog new tricks. I know it's been a while since, but I'm way too set on my ways now. One with me. Sorry, didn't quite catch that. It was nothing. Still, can't very well refuse an order from... Oh no, you're not playing that game. It's not an order, it's a favor. Very important distance. You're so selfish, Kevin. Huh, there we go. That's what I wanted. But just so we're clear, even if I change how I address you. The fact that I'm your subordinate hasn't changed in the slightest. Don't forget that. Yeah, I know. We can talk like we used to, but there's no way to turn back the clock to the way things used to be. Oh, and one more thing. We've still got some time until the airship leaves. How about we head over to the department store in the east block? We can grab you something too. I like the sound of that. I propose buying all the bread they have left. I didn't know you were that hungry. I thought you were joking when you said you were going to buy everything they had left. The girl behind the counter looked like she thought you were a freak of nature. This is just another example of Adios divine providence. Better that they're bought by someone who tends to consume them. Have the poor things be thrown away. Yeah, you're real bleeding heart. But that much? Hope you're not spending your entire salary on food. Have you know that you have nothing to worry about. There are few people in this world who know how to make better use of sales and special offers. Well, whatever makes you happy. Not my business to know how you blow your mirror at the end of the day. Still, while I'll give you that my getup is right up the top of the suspicious charts, very sure anyone would be confused if a woman in sister's habit came wandering into their shop after dark to buy out the leftovers. Just stop your grumbling. It's almost time for us to leave. We should make our way over to the landing port. Not sure how much longer my stomach can wait. Yes, madam. Something? What was that? Sorry, that stomach of yours is going to have to wait a little longer. Unforgivable. I don't know who this fiend is, but as long as I don't kill them, I can go as far as I like, right? Sympathize, but you might want to calm down a little. Still, whoever they are, not very good at tailing people. Right, I doubt they have much experience. You seem to have undergone some degree of training. Yeah. Oh well. Fair to say we're going to have to skip today's last airship over here. Know of a good place to strike? Oh, I do. I know the perfect place. That hairdo makes me think it is Gilbert! Jeez. Where did they go? I saw them enter this area. Sure of it. It was you, huh? What? How? How did you discover me? My stealth abilities are the height of perfection! Gilbert? I don't think he was? At least I didn't notice. But Gilbert is the character from the previous two games. He's sort of a comic relief villain. Haha, you're just like I remember you. Still way too sure of yourself. Who might he be? Well, he's technically part of Ouroboros. He's about as low-ranking a member as you can get, though. I see. He does look the part. How dare you! I'll have you know, I'm very much on the up. And as for you, what do you mean he does look the part? You couldn't look more like a nobody if you tried. You're the kind of person who constantly throws himself into things too big to handle and ends up sabotaging himself without anyone lifting a finger. And you refuse to learn from any of your failures too. What? You haven't lost your touch. I'm impressed how accurately you are able to judge his character after talking to him for like a second. I don't even need to talk to him. He oozes irrelevance from his every pore. God. Gilbert getting roasted. You cocky, aren't you? Yeah. Well, let's see how long that cockiness lasts. Cool, quick change. Ah. That's about right. Templar sword. So that's what you picked, huh? Just like you chose a bowgun as your weapon of choice, I chose a Templar line. That's all there is to it. Gotcha. Impossible. What did you just do? I don't even know how I got hit. The weapon used by the Growlsritter, called a Templar sword. The blade's made up of multiple pieces held together by one. Why is that? Let the user extend it. Well, I love chain swords. Holy shit, that's awesome. Ugh. Anyway, it's time those lips started flapping. What's a wanted criminal like you doing here in Gransel? How much of our business do you know? Why would I have to answer your... Eek. You don't even know when to give up. Start talking now. FYI, he's not in a good mood. And you don't want to make her any matter. Looks like I've only got one option. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I'm only here because I crash landed. I didn't even want to come here. And after I did, I happened to see you two. So I decided to follow you, I swear. Sprite animation, yeah. Maybe I misjudged him. There might be more to him than meets the eye, in a sense. That's a nice way of putting it. But go on, keep talking. You said you crash landed here? That means there's an Ouroboros ship somewhere near here that you came on, right? No, there isn't. I did crash land, but it wasn't on board an airship. It was aboard this! What the... Here's an acrism? Ha ha ha, not so irrelevant now, am I? Show them what you can do, G Apache. Throw them down. Alright. Wait, hold on.
Let's end this.
I've got hardly anything. Into attack. What's the... Normal attack.
Charge complete! Yeah!
Oh,
What the?
go another normal attack. Is there a way to get both? Rip, does not seem to be a way. I think that would have been the closest. Well, I still wanted to see this attack, so.
No way.
Oh, awesome. This is knocking out.
Impossible.
Take that! Ha! Ha! Need hot arrow!
Maybe I can just
Take that! Ha!
double hit.
Need hot arrow!
Do a chain attack.
Let's go.
You bet!
The other way.
Take that! Ha! Ha!
Yeah.
Need hot arrow! Take that! Ha! Ha!
Yeah.
Need hot arrow!
One more hit to do it. Attack.
Still a ways to go.
Oh no! Curse you. Do you have any idea how much I had to go through to earn that? You really are full of surprises, aren't you? I'm impressed, Reese. You sure know how to get the best out of that thing. Not at all. You've got a lot to learn. especially if I want to be half as good as my sister. Yeah. Still, I'm no different. Kevin, anyway. Yeah, you, with each of the games, you import your save from the previous game. And so like the levels increase with each game. So level 90 was like the end point of the second game. I'd read you're out of tricks now. So you ready to give up and come quietly? You don't try and cause any more trouble. I'll hand you over at to the soldiers here and leave it at that. It's this funny line to say she's a long way to go and she's at level 90. Yeah, yeah, I know. You're planning to hand me over to the Royal Army? That's your best option. If you really want us to take you back to our Arteria, that's cool by me. But if you go with that one, I can't guarantee your safety. I'll leave that one. Eek. Ah, again? What was that? This thing again. It starts glowing so randomly. Maybe it's reacting to something. What is that thing? What are you planning on doing? Nothing to you, don't worry. Shut up for a sec. What is up with this thing? Aha. The time to begin is finally upon us. Who the fuck? Huh? What? When did you... It's a pleasure to see you again, Kevin Graham. Wait, whoa, hold up. That hairdo, that picture, now that I see that picture, the way his hair is parted and shit, makes me think that it's, fuck, what's his name? Luell, who, just so, spoilers for the, second game, but this is the third game, so it doesn't matter. Luell is, he died at the end of the second game. It's like, while redeeming himself. So, it looks, but this looks like he, or supposedly died in the floating city that crash landed. But this looks like he's been like rebuilt or something, or like being like back in being controlled maybe by this armor. I don't know. Traverser of the pathless darkness, repenting of his transgressions, the sin of a stigma forever on his back. Hey, Dynamic. Who the hell are you? Burn to ashes, blazing. Blazing flames, that makes... What happened? Why did I... Where the fuck are we now? Where am I? Hey, Rise! Rise, are you okay? Oh, what's going on? Kevin? Where are we? Phew, I'm glad you're okay. How are you feeling? Any pain? I feel sick. You do? My stomach's going to implode if it doesn't get any food soon. That's why. Starting on all the food we brought. Sure. I'd normally be just as down for food as you are, but come on. that really what you should be thinking about right now? Nothing in this world more important or fundamental than eating. But we must change the subject. I remember a strange man appearing, then that cube glowing white all of a sudden. Then... yeah, I don't remember any more than that either. But take a look around us. Beast and Dorothy mukbang win. Stone bookcases? We inside some kind of ruin? No, wait. What? Oh, we're in the other dimension. Things are happening so much faster in this game than the last two. Like at this point in the other two games, we're doing side quests for the people of each town. Have I ever watched a Red Chainsaw? No, I haven't. It's on my backlog to watch. Yeah. So much for this being an easy assignment. Oh! End of the prologue! We did it! That's where I was assigned to stop for today. We'll save, first save, prologue end. We'll watch the intro to the next chapter though. Before ending, Chapter 1, Phantasma. Okay, so we are continuing on with it. Sometimes chapters take you to a completely different person. Current cults of the Garda. Cosmographic. Oh, it's the sure fragments. Whoever manages this library must have some out of this world connections. Gathered this many rare books. We might not go much further. What time is it for you, if you don't mind asking? It's 5 p.m, but I've got other stuff that I need to do today. But chapters, this game can be very long, and when I started streaming I decided to just do the prologue just to wet our toes in this game. So we're gonna stop there. I'm excited to see where this goes. It's definitely a lot, or at least so far seems that it's like a lot more faster paced than the previous games. But we'll see once we actually start doing the chapters. We're way farther ahead than you thought. Yeah. But so we're gonna call it there. I plan to make this my weekly Saturday stream going forward. So next time we're playing this will be next Saturday, same time, probably longer. I'm gonna probably try and do at least one chapter stream. Got a bit funky with the last game, but that's gonna be my goal. My next stream will be our usual Monday Masochist runs, and I should have my schedule out for next week sometime, next couple of days. I look forward to that. But thanks everyone for tuning in, and until next time. Have I ever played Dot Hack? I have not played Dot Hack. I have watched some of the animated series for Dot got hacked though. But thanks everyone for tuning in, and until next time, bye bye.